If you want to thrive in DeFi, you need to understand the key metrics that separate strong projects from weak ones. These numbers don't lie. They tell you exactly which protocols are gaining traction, building trust, and attracting real money. Today, we're breaking down 9 essential DeFi metrics that will help you spot the best opportunities, focusing on powerhouses like Solana and Sui. I'm not a financial advisor. So first, price to sales ratio. This is how you spot undervalued gems. The P/S ratio is a crucial tool for measuring whether a project is overhyped or flying under the radar. I hate giving away all my secrets, but this one's calculated by dividing the fully diluted market cap by the protocol's revenue over a set period, which is usually a year or 12 months. Revenue in DeFi comes from transaction fees paid by users, liquidity providers, and token holders. A low PS ratio? The project might be undervalued and primed for growth. A high PS ratio, it could be overpriced and due for a correction. Comparing Solana and Sui projects side by side using this metric gives you an instant valuation benchmark. Total value locked, or TVL. This is the money trail. TVL is the ultimate trust signal in DeFi. It measures how much total capital is locked in a protocol's smart contracts, staking, liquidity pools, lending platforms, you name it. Higher TVL equals stronger trust and adoption. Solana's DeFi ecosystem alone holds $9.57 billion in TVL, showing massive confidence in its speed, low fees, and reliability. TVL ratio, this might be how we find the true value of TVL. It takes TVL one step further. It's calculated by dividing a project's market cap by its total value locked. A low TVL ratio means a project is undervalued, while a high ratio suggests it might be overpriced. Smart investors use this to find projects where locked liquidity outweighs market speculation, a prime signal of long-term potential. APY from staking. Okay, so this is probably one of the biggest ways you maximize passive income. Annual percentage yield, or APY, tells you how much you can earn from staking assets, factoring in compound interest. Compound interest means that instead of just earning rewards on your initial deposit, you also earn on the rewards you've already accumulated, creating a snowball effect that boosts returns over time. High APYs attract liquidity and help secure networks. But be careful. If the rewards seem too good to be true, they probably are. Projects with strong APYs indicate strong protocol economics, where the earnings are coming from real yield rather than unsustainable emissions. Watch for APYs that balance high returns with long-term sustainability, and you'll be set. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the token supply dynamics. You can kind of think of this as inflation versus scarcity. In crypto, we call this tokenomics, and they matter. A project's long-term success hinges on its supply mechanics. Is it inflationary, issuing more tokens over time, or deflationary, reducing supply through burns or staking locks? Understanding how supply affects value helps you predict long-term price trends. If demand can't keep up with supply, price will suffer. Choose projects where tokenomics drive scarcity and real demand. Now let's get to one that actually kind of tracks real adoption. It's user growth. Numbers don't lie, something we say here at the X Academy all the time. User growth is the ultimate proof of adoption. Sui, for example, boasts over 8 million monthly active users. That's more than the entire population of Switzerland actively engaging with the ecosystem. To put it even more into perspective, that's double the user base of some of the top DeFi protocols on other chains. For example, Cardano, despite its large market cap, has been reported to have significantly lower active user numbers in its DeFi ecosystem. More users equals more transactions equals more revenue equals stronger fundamentals. A rapidly growing user base isn't just a vanity stat, it's a sign of real sustained demand. Simple math, massive impact. Okay, now let's look at transactions for a second. Why transaction volume and speed is all about efficiency, and in DeFi, that is king. Fast, scalable blockchains dominate DeFi. High transaction volume signals heavy network usage, while low fees make transactions cheap and efficient. Solana isn't just fast, it's a powerhouse processing thousands of transactions per second with near zero fees. That's why developers, traders, and liquidity providers flock to it. Networks that deliver speed, affordability, and reliability will capture the next wave of mass adoption. Slow chains get left behind. Okay, now let's kind of check out the lifeblood of innovation, developer activity. You got to understand, here in crypto and in the digital world, code runs the show. The top projects are always pushing updates, committing fresh code, and keeping developers fully engaged. Sui is a prime example with 1,400 active developers constantly building and improving. When a project has this level of dev activity, it's not just maintaining, it's innovating, outpacing the competition, and securing its spot at the top. All right, now this is where the people get involved, the community engagement. You got to understand the power of network effects. A strong community, it's the backbone of any successful DeFi project. Check social media, governance proposals, and forums. If the community is loud, active, and engaged, that's a massive green flag. A thriving user base means people believe in the project and are willing to promote it, defend it, and contribute to its growth. In DeFi, community isn't just hype, it's momentum, adoption, and price appreciation all rolled into one. So what's the final takeaway? Data equals profits. Mastering these 9 critical DeFi metrics is how you separate real projects from the hype-fueled distractions. The biggest profits go to those who analyze the data, stay ahead of the trends, and make moves before the crowd. We call that the Bit Squad. Whether you're tracking Solana, Sui, or the next breakout DeFi project, these indicators will be your competitive edge. Stay focused, stay aggressive, and position yourself before the next wave hits. Let's get it.